Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I am reading Adam Rebirth #1. It's part of JLA, but whatever. It's actually part of the outgrowth coming from Justice League versus Suicide Squad. Now, this comic is wild, and if you are an old time fan, long time running of the Atom, you're going to love this comic, no joke. It's got Ray Palmer as scientist. Hey, that's what he does, but he's a professor at Ivy University in New England. Gee, I wonder what that's supposed to be. And in Garner Hall, very cool. I like it a lot. He's a professor there, and Ryan Choi shows up, and he is now going to be attending these classes. He's the smartest kid in the room, and he's pretty much an equal for all intents and purposes with Ray Palmer. And his roommate is Adam Cray. And guys, I mean, if you hear these names and you're just like, oh my God, you are obviously a longtime fan. If not, not to worry. You don't need to know who these guys are. But for the sake of conversation, your friends who will ask in, comic book bar or wherever you go that someone might ask you this, basically these are all different versions of the Atom, and they've been around for a while, on, off, whatever, and their origin stories still seem to be very similar to what they originally were. Either way, they're not that important, at least not right now. It's more like just an homage to the people who have been reading for a long time, and that's important since they keep on rebirthing, crises these comics, and every 5 years everything that we knew just pretty much goes out the window. This is a nice little nod to the people who've been following for a long time, so it's good and it's very welcome. Anyway, it's basically 2 years that run by in several moments, and I'm not terribly fond of that. I'd rather this have been longer and more drawn out. I'd really like to see the friendship of these two come together in almost real time, but they still kind of make a pretty good sense of this. There's a little suspension of disbelief necessary, but yeah, you get the idea that these two are both very smart and they're very good friends, and Adam winds up getting himself jacked up and he's stuck in the time stream someplace in the microverse, stealing from Marvel much, and it's okay because now he left a belt, a size-altering belt for Ryan, and Ryan has to come, and it's tethered to Dr. Palmer's belt, so they'll be able to meet up with each other and basically save the universe is what the suggestion is. Now, if they're talking about saving the universe, I imagine that maybe this is going to be one of those books that has something to do with the whole Rebirth program to begin with, which would be nice because it is about that time that we start getting some more answers and not just little tidbits and nuggets in a Batman series. So I like this. I'm really hoping to see what's going on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic an A-. I'm looking forward to more. I do wish that this would have stayed as a college book, so to speak, but I could still see this going good places. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.